Hey, Airsofters, fan of the Airsoft here. Um, this is my first live stream. If you couldn't tell by that initial mess up I had there, I got Burb here sitting on top of the Santa hat. But anyway, so this video is going to be, or live stream. Hey, what's up? The TJW01. Appreciate you joining us. So this stream is going to be about some gear. Burb, get off the computer. This video is going to be about gear that you don't necessarily need in airsoft, but if you have it, it makes it more fun. Whether it's aesthetics or makes the gameplay better, or is just all around fun. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and say that this video is sponsored by Jackal Tactical. Obviously, it's my sponsor. This is one of his legacy shirts, Call Your Hits. So all this gear actually can be purchased from Jackal Tactical. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this going. So the first thing that you don't necessarily need to play Airsoft, but makes the game a lot whether it's aesthetically pleasing or meme quality for this first thing. Oh, okay. You're Luke's friend. Gotcha. The first thing is melee weapons. Okay. This is a TS blade. I don't think Jackal carries this in stock, but this is a bayonet. Actually, Jackal does carry this one. This is from the store. But melee weapons are definitely something really, really neat, especially if you're a sniper. I don't know if you've watched who uses melee weapons. I think Kicking Mustang had a really good melee kill with his, but it's just something to keep in your kit. It looks really, really cool. And if you can get close enough to get one, that's clout right there. You get that on video, or you get the guy to admit that he actually got melee killed. That's just awesome. So that's the number one thing on this list, is something you don't need, but definitely makes the game a little bit more cool. The second thing is a tracer unit. So unless you're planning on playing night games, you're definitely not going to need a tracer unit, or actually indoor games. I'm sorry, Luke. I know you're huge into Speedsoft and indoor games. Tracer units are awesome for indoor games, and they're awesome for night games. They illuminate your BB. You can actually get some tracer units, like this one actually does. It has the muzzle flash on it as well, so it adds a really cool look to your replica. This one is actually the Strike Industries presser. So if you wanted to get that, you can get that at Jackal Tactical. It has the muzzle flash, and it can do the tracer as well. I think you can actually separate them as well. So that's another cool thing that you don't necessarily need, but it adds to the game. Going along those lines, we have the PEC unit. These are near and dear to my heart because I was in the Army for 15 years, and we did use PEC units when we did our night firing. So this one in particular actually has the infrared illumination and the infrared laser. So if you are using night vision or nods, you can use the infrared laser. It also has an actual laser beam as well, but most fields will not let you use those. I know in Pennsylvania, I actually don't think I've been to a field that would let you use laser beams. Obviously, it's an eye protection issue. So, but this one is neat because it does have the infrared. And if for you nod users out there, I know you really like these. So that is why it is not needed, but really fun to have. Also, they look really, really cool. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. We have my personal favorite, and Riff. I know you're out there griping about this one if you saw my last short. Grenades. Grenades are not necessarily needed, but they make the game a lot more fun. Hearing that boom going around, being able to get that awesome grenade kill over some structure is really awesome. Burb, get off the computer. It's just really cool. You have your Enola Gay grenades, which you can get at pretty much any one of your fields, or you can get them at Jackal. You have your smoke grenades. Oops, wrong side. We have white and we have purple. So smoke grenades are fun. And then you have, there are so many different types of grenades. I have a Bang 22 back there, which I don't use very often because I've had a couple stolen from me. And then the Thunder Bee. This is the core. You can get the core with the outer portion of the grenade. So the core is reusable and then the outer portion is replaced. But yeah, grenades are really, really awesome. They add a lot to the game, whether it is sound or burp. Sorry. It just adds a lot of fun to the game. Anyway, the next one is, and this one's going to be very controversial. I want to remind you that this is all just my opinion. So if you have anything to say about it, you can go ahead and let me know down in the comments. It is just my opinion. If you know me and you've ran with me on the field, you know that I do not carry a sidearm. I do not, unless it's the Big Chongus. Shout out to the Big Chongus. Sidearms are not necessarily needed unless you are a sniper or an LMG or a DMR, because you do have the minimum engagement distance. But sidearms are not necessarily needed, but they are really cool to have. They look really cool. Having a holster on your side, it's just neat. So it's just not something that you need, but it is really cool to have. Later, burp. And the last thing is an HPA unit. A lot of people run AEGs out there. I do enjoy AEGs. I have my Space Invader up there, which I'm planning on running here shortly. But I did find that I really like HPA units. I like the snappiness of the trigger. I'm sure if I upgraded an AEG to have a snappier trigger, I would like it just as much. I owned an SSR-15 for a bit, and it didn't deliver quite what I wanted it to. So I ended up putting a F2 Polar Star F2 unit in my Crytek up here, and it gave me exactly what I wanted. I got the distance. I got the ability to adjust my settings on my FCU, and it just gave me exactly what I wanted. And since then, I have upgraded my MP5 with an F2, and then I have this SMC9, which if you've ran with me recently, I've been really favoring this one because of the primary Airsoft adapter that I have, the M4 adapter for it. Now, granted, that's not an HPA unit, but it is an HPA adapter, so I'm including it in this list. So just to recap, the first thing we have are melee weapons. They're fun. They look cool. I really enjoy this one. TS Blades, thank you for sponsoring my team. One Legion Milsim. The second thing, we had the tracers. Tracer units are really, really cool. I enjoy watching BBs fly out while glowing, and also the muzzle flash, the Bifrost. I know Jackal Tactical is working on getting Bifrost to give them some units. The PEC unit with the IR illumination and the laser. Oh, I actually forgot about this. And going along with the PEC unit, since it is night games, the flashlight. Grenades. Riff, I'm sorry. Sidearms. HPA units. If you have an HPA gun, it's a lot of fun, really enjoyable. So if you like this list, let me know. Reminder that you can get all this gear at Jackal Tactical in their Lebanon location or their Conestoga location. And I really appreciate you all. My channel has grown more than I thought it was going to. Come here, Burp. So I just really appreciate you all. And before we go ahead and end the stream, I'm going to remind you that there is a giveaway going on at Jackal Tactical. This is the MP5, the H&K MP5 made by I don't know why I always say Umarex. It is a limited edition. There were only 600 made. So if you want to enter for this giveaway, if you go into Jackal Tactical at their Lebanon or Conestoga location at Ambush Adventure Park, and you use my code, Have a Burby Christmas, you will be able to win this. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but you'll be entered to win this, I should say. So I actually really want this. I know my wife would definitely murder me if I bought another replica, maybe if I won one. No, I'm sponsoring this one. I can't win one. Anyway, so have a Burby Christmas. If you go into the store and purchase something, tell either Tommy or Paul, have a Burby Christmas, and they will get your information. Also, Jackal Tactical has been posting some stuff on their Instagram. If you follow the directions on that, you will be able to be entered in to win as well. So I really appreciate you guys for watching this live stream, and call your hits.